Pit exit's clear. Alright, Chris, we've got 13 minutes to get a decent lap in.
Hey, Greg, you ready for your interview?
Oh, sorry, why are we qualified? Sure.
Don't worry, we'll get you during the formation lap.
Okay.
The leader's just done a 149.4. The guy ahead's last lap time is a 156.9. Fourteenth. Minutes of fuel remaining. Yellow flag, watch out. You're locking your left front, braking for Tosa. The leader has just done a 134.2. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. You're locking your right front going into very anti-alta.
James, are you in a flyer?
Yep. Me too, behind him.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the
How do you
pace.
see
Sector
who's
3 is
driving?
0.8 off the pace. P11.
Nah, me guys, I called it.
Yellow flag. The leader's just done a 133.1.
Taylor, do you want a flyer?
All good.
Sector 1 is 2.4 off the pace.
Yeah, so how do you see who's driving?
Greg, it's an option that we have to set up, so don't worry about it.
Thanks, Greg. To go.
Oh, okay.
Sector 2 is 2.4 off the pace.
Oh. My best lap has a pass in it. That's horrible.
Sectors 1 and 2 are 2.4 seconds off the pace.
Victor,
Sector
do you
3
want to
is
get by me before the
0.9
fence
off the
straight?
pace. V12, the leader has just done a 133.1.
Thank you.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. You're locking your left front into Tamburello. Yellow flag. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Yellow flag, caution. You're locking your left front going into Tosa. Seeing right front locking into Variante Alta. That's your best lap in this session, 13th place. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Of course I run out of fuel right now on a flying road.
Thanks, James. It was all for naught.
Sorry, Naresh.
Yellow flag,
approaching
watch out.
turn 1, hot lap. Approaching turn 1.
Damn it.
My bad.
Hot lap. Blue flags, blue flag. Still plenty of room, Alex. I'll let you go when you get close.
Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
Thanks.
On a flyer.
Lots of traffic tonight.
Yeah, it's a small track.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. The leader has just done a 132.6. You're locking your left front, braking for toe set. Okay, Chris, you've used half your fuel. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Taylor, I'm on a flyer.
The guy behind has just done a 138.2.
Well, I thought it was nice. When you went straight, I got confused in the brake zone.
That's pretty funny.
I still made it, but I lost a little bit of time, that's all.
Checkered flags out, 13th place.
Well, I want to make top 10.
So who's in the race?
Everybody?
You are. Well, I hear all these voices. I recognize some. Mostly.
I'm here, Greg. It's Naresh.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Click on the
All
leaderboard.
right, how are you?
There's a leaderboard?
How much?
Yeah, the picture with the little driver in the pit lane, the little picture of a driver talking on the left.
How much fuel are we thinking here, gentlemen?
I
Same
was
as
up
usual.
and then it cut me off.
What's that?
Same as usual, Erwin. It's 22 minutes, so it should be about the same. Laps a little shorter, so maybe 24, 25.
Don't fail me.
26, and you won't lose, I think.
Hey, Greg, you ready for that actual interview this time?
Sure.
So, Greg, this Saturday we saw you driving the Lamborghini, towing some snowboarders. How was that for you?
I've always wanted to do that, so it was pretty epic.
Now, I believe this is the first time we've seen you show up at the Simwerks event here. How are you feeling about this race so far?
I think I'm in the middle, so I'm feeling pretty good. I recognize a lot of voices, so a lot of my friends are on, so that's pretty exciting.
Now, we have this recurring thing here where we believe that Marc-Andre can't win a race on his own without Alex crashing. Do you think that'll be the same tonight?
I've seen Mark drive, so that makes a lot of sense.
Savage.
No shield.
What are your plans for this race here to try and
22
keep it on track
Okay,
and
Chris, be ready.
try and push ahead of some of these more experienced sim racers from this series?
Honestly, it's not about your fast lap. You're racing, you're not lapping. So you just gotta keep it clean and stay out of Erwin's way, and it should be all right.
Thank you so much, Greg, and good luck out there.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Did you say stay out of Erwin's way?
Yeah,
Yeah, Greg's a bit of a dickhead like that.
I wasn't sure if it was Erwin or everyone.
All right, everyone, please just be sure you're not going to jump the start, and please be sure you click your steering wheel to drive. If you go to the pits, you will be starting from the pits. We're doing a formation lap. We're going to wait for Alex to call when he slows down.
I'll be slowing up out of the chicane.
Go, go, go.
Hey, Erwin?
Yep.
So we heard Greg call you out there. Are you? Do you consider yourself a bit of a get out of my way driver?
Well, people should get out of my way, but we'll see how Greg handles it.
So I guess you're obviously going to try and keep it nice and clean here through this race. What are your plans on trying to push your way up here from 8th place?
Goal number one is not to crash.
A very simple and effective method, I feel like, for racing. Good luck out there, and see how you do.
Thanks.
Start's okay. Let's get stuck in. The gap to Clark ahead is now 0.9.
Now, I have to line up on the right side.
Yeah, we'll go with the formation from the grid.
Okay. Holding 80 from now.
Did somebody get punted to the pits?
Don't think so.
Might have been TV Simwerks.
Zach,
Hey,
why are you ahead of me?
Silence on the
Everybody,
voice chat.
everybody keep it calm, keep it quiet.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Green, 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 green.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Shit, sorry, buddy.
Sorry for the course.
The gap in front is now 0.7. You're locking your right front into very anti-alto. The leader's just done a 135.7. P9. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. You're locking your left front going into Tosa. The leader has just done a 134.1. Good lap, that's your quickest so far. Okay, Chris, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. 15 minutes left. The leader has just done a 133.7. away from the guy behind. The gap's now 7.7. That lap was a 138.0. You're locking your left front into Tamburello. You're locking your left front going into Toso. The leader's just done a 133.5. Yellow flag, caution. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 6.9. Yellow flag, watch out. P8, sector 2 is 1.2. Off the pace, we're seeing right front locking into very anti-alto. You're locking your left front, braking for Rivazza 1. P7. The gap behind's increased to 0.6. You're locking your left front into Tamburello. Alright Chris, you're halfway home, got plenty of fuel. You're locking your left front, braking for Tosa. Sector 2 is 1.7, off the pace. Come on man, keep pushing. 10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes. Sector 2 is 1.5 off the base. You've just done a 138.2.
Go on by.
Oh, Chris, come on, track limits. You've got half your fuel left. Eighth place.
Come on, Zach. Go on by.
Thank you.
Come on, head up. Keep your focus further down the track. 5 minutes remaining.
Careful on
5
the
minutes
entry.
left.
Thank you.
That last lap was a 138.3.
Blue flags approaching chicane.
You're locking your left front going into Tamburello.
Thank you.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 2 is 1.8 seconds off the pace.
Go on by.
Thanks.
Max and James, careful, you got blue flags coming up. Second and third place.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Blue flags. James and Max. Thank you.
Lap times are pretty consistent, P8. You're locking your left front into Tamburello.
Go on by. Thank you.
Sector 1 is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
Leaders starting final lap.
Yeah, sorry, Greg. Jesus Christ, my bad.
Last lap. Yellow flag.
My Oculus froze.
It's a right turn and a left.
You need to fix that. That's costing you a lot lately.
You're locking your left front going into Tosa.
That's insane.
Have you tried anything to fix it?
I've tried everything except replacing hardware.
When are you back to Ottawa?
Yeah, some guys are still racing.
Message me after, Alex. Maybe able to swap it with you. With one of my...
Chris. There's a car exiting the pits, heads up. 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. V6, there's the finish. Good drive.
One more lap, Chris.
Good battle, Hunter.
Yes, sir.
That was a very lonely race for me.
Awesome race, Victor. That was fun.
That was intense, dude.
Your pace is better than mine.
I only got the hang of it halfway through the race, though. You were pulling away at first.
Yeah, I barely ran any laps, and I'm feeling like a bag of poo.
Real big sorry there, Mike. At the start there, totally my bad.
All good. I guess this will be a drop week for me.
I can't believe that happened to you. I saw it happen on iRacing, and now 2 weekends in a row, man. That sucks.
Last lap, like more than 3/4 of the way through the lap, too.
Does it keep doing it like when you're practicing and stuff, or is it just like at these like very bad moments?
It's just random, I don't know.
It's a virus I installed.
Okay, so I'm starting 14th. Wow.
Mike, you're gonna have the pace lap and the control of the pace for the start.
10-4.
You have high downforce, Hunter?
Yeah, can we be a little better spaced on the start, guys? Pretty much the cars were nose to tail on that one. Last one.
Noted. Remember, guys, you're supposed to be one car length between you and the car in front, so a decent space. And then also expect turn 1 this time to be a bit more trafficy, so check up a little soon.
Can I file a protest if a competitor gave me a cold?
Sorry, I gave a call to like 3 people in here.
Oh, 4. That was I got that too.
It's only protestable if they gave it to you on purpose.
I believe they did. Just kidding, just kidding.
22 minutes. Get
My
ready. Time to
concierge walking
focus.
around looking at all the steering wheels.
Sneezing on people.
Oh, I have done plenty of sneezing in the last 4 days. It's a quarantine zone in here.
Wait, I'm starting 18th?
You're gonna put on a good show, I guess.
I still can't believe that happened last lap. Like, come on.
Remember single file from the start?
Green, green, green.
Yeah, we're down to 80. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Chris,
Chris
you
and
wanna switch?
Lanark, switch sides.
We're good now.
Good job on the pace light, Mike. Keep the radios clear. Wait for the announcers to call green. Good luck.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Remember the spacing. Remember the spacing.
Green, 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 green.
Okay, Chris, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. B2.
Really, guys?
The driver in front of us is Dominguez. Sector 2 time is good. The leader has just done a 136.2. You're locking your left front into Ravazza 2. Sectors 2 and 3 are 3.2 off the pace. Sector 1 is 3.2 off the pace. 6th place.
Really?
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. The leader has just done a 134.9. That lap time was 139.3. That's your quickest lap in this session. pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.5 seconds. Minutes left, that's 15 minutes. Fastest lap for Dominguez, 134.6. The car ahead has just done a 133.1. That's your best lap in the session. Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds. Off
Come on, guys, we can't just be pushing each other out of the way.
Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
That was close, Greg.
Pretty good, eh?
You're locking your right front going into Variante Alta. You're locking your left front, braking for Ravazza 1. The gap behind's increased to 1.4. Yellow flag.
Happened again.
We think P5 has binned it in Aqua Minerale. P5. Half distance, fuel looks good. You're locking your left front, braking for Tosa.
Shit.
Okay, Chris, there'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Crew Chief just told me fuel is tight.
Fire him.
E7. The gap in front has increased to 1.8 seconds. Yellow flag, caution. You've just done a 137.7 P6. Just ignore him, he'll go away. He's quicker than you into Tosa.
Not bad, Chris.
You've used half your fuel. You're locking your left front going into Ravazza 1.
That was the mistake Victor needed.
Yellow flag, watch out. We think P5 has binned it in Tosa. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds. Keep digging. This isn't over yet. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left. 7th position. Sector 3 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. The gap to Cormier behind is now 2.4 seconds. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Sorry, Mark.
You're locking your left front into Tosa. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. You're locking your left front, braking for Ravazza 1. You're locking your right front into Variante Alta.
Blue flag, Zach. Thank you. We got another car coming through.
One more lap to go.
Going by, Greg.
Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace. Yellow flag, caution. There's an incident in Ravazza 2, P7.
Well deserved, Victor. Good job.
I tried to put up a fight for longer, Tom. Not enough tire.
Okay, Chris, 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. We think P3's gone off in Tamburello, P7. That's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
At the end.
Yeah, I had no front wing after the first lap, so.
A couple of spots there, but rather risk not hitting you and finishing both of them.
Where do you see the results?
Click on the chat button on the left-hand side in the menu, pit menu.
Lost my Discord for the second half of the race for some reason.
How do you see all the results? It only shows 10.
There's a couple of little arrows on underneath the names.
James, you run out of fuel?
Yeah, I did. Well, that was the damnedest thing. I sailed across the line, though.
Wow.
Greg, did you mean to run me off the track?
Yeah, who was on my left side there at the start?
That was me. We got squeezed.
You were on my right, weren't you, James?
That wasn't me, Naresh. I saw it happen, though. The in-car was great.
No, I was on your left, Naresh, and then you got squeezed, which squeezed me onto the grass, and then we locked wheels.
Yeah. And then I think James Patty bumped me going into Ravazza 1. And then I was in second last place.
And then Greg ran me off the road on the front straight.
I was working hard to give you a little space, Naresh. I didn't feel any bump, but I don't doubt it. Sorry about that.
No worries. Yeah, good break in there into turn 1, Greg. That you held that pretty well.
Are they doing interviews or not?
Beats me, but I am out. Everybody have a good night.
See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.
See you guys.
Bye.
See you.